Exploration Day 3. How could I piss off Nintendo's automatic copyright servers today? Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, this is Pikmin 3, and we've finally discovered edible matter! Yes, and after careful analysis, my conclusion is that the fruit juice is delicious. I've never tasted anything like it on Copy. There's got to be more where that came from. Let's focus our efforts on finding as much as we can. But don't forget about the cosmic drive key, and there's no use finding food if we can't get back to Copy. Right, gathering food and locating the cosmic drive key, that should be more than enough to keep us busy. And don't forget about the captain, we need to rescue him as well. Maybe? No? This is an outrage? The captain? Oh yeah, he almost slipped my mind. Well, I guess we can pick him up along the way. And so here we are on Antarctic Australia. What's that signal coming from over there? It has to be the captain. Let's hurry up and rescue him. Do we have to? Good idea. He might be hogging all the fruit for himself. You don't know that. So, I'm not 100% sure on where is the next place to go, because there's this, but then there's also that over there, but I'm guessing they're talking about over here, because I did review the footage from the previous episode, and yes, there is a place that we can go in the Garden of Hope. Like, I know where the logical progression is. There was a giant arrow on the floor, and I completely missed it, because, like, I didn't realize it was an arrow. I apologize. Smash the microphone wide open. Oh, apparently fruit stays in the same place between days. Good to know. Right, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing, so... Wait, how do you do the thing where it's like... I know there's some way of getting, like, equal amounts of both Pikmin, and I forget what the protocol is, so... Yeah, 35 and... 35, 25. Dr. Pepper, what's the worst that could happen? So, in the last episode, was it over here that we came? We went in some sort of direction. Actually, no, it wasn't over here. But since we're here, and then you come back, and then I'll just let a rock do the work of a rock. Wait, is that racist? It sounds like it came out racist. Anyway, we just come over here. There's a butterfly. It probably has some sort of name. I won't use it because I don't know what it is. But yes, there's this huge fuck-off arrow on the floor over here. Oh, and the game is pointing out to me. Well, that's good to know because I completely fucking missed it in the last episode. But hey, there are materials for constructing a bridge on the opposite shore. I noticed. If we work together with Brittany, I think we can get that bridge built. Yum, 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 yum. Yimmity, yumpity, yum. I'm pointing at the screen. Why, thank you. Okay, friends, gather over here. Brittany, bye-bye. And just have the entire brigade. Or better yet, have all of the reds, and then I'll just do a thing with the reds. Excuse me, reds, thank you. Don't think you can not make your way across by hiding at the back of the squad. Okay, all of you, all 36 of you, because numbers be tripping. Pick up those fragments. Let me guess, this isn't even all of them. There isn't even a file underneath them. Oh, I feel so cheated, the game spoiled me the other day. Dear oh dear. And by the way, I'm slightly out of practice, like, because twice this week, I've had reason to like, delay the recording of an episode because of real life. So, oh, there's a tree. The signal looks... I sort of forgot I was doing voice acting in this series. And, as my good friend Nitro Indigo pointed out, why have I suddenly started doing voices in a series where... Well, two series where I've said that, you know, my videos are for watching, not listening to, so why am I doing all this voice acting? Because it's fun. And by all rights, I should just build the bridge and get across, but, like, this is the other half of the bridge, so I sort of can't do that without doing this. I need to do a do to do the do, you know? I'll get used to these controls eventually, I swear. So, anyway. With Lost Winds earlier this week, I had a surprise day out on the Monday. And then... Where did I put the others? Oh, they're over there. Good to know. Because... Stop it, all of you. Stop being efficient. You're being efficient wrongly. So with Lost Winds, we had a surprise day out on Bank Holiday Monday. And then... Earlier this week, I was told to expect a phone call, and I'm still expecting it now. So, I might get a phone call mid-recording. But at this point, I do want to shuffle my numbers a bit. So, put away most of those, get out most of these, but I'm gonna have 35, and then you know what? I guess we can live with 2 35s. Because I'm fairly sure there's like some sort of bossy encounter inside the tree. So I'd rather have a fair fuck of rocks, but not a total squadron of rocks though, because like I want to have at least some left in the onion just in case. Like, you know, if I do such a bad that all of my rocks die, I want to be able to repropagate the species, because I don't remember what the penalty is for letting a Pikmin color brand flavor go extinct. And I sort of don't want to have that be a thing that is to be happen of the doing. If you catch my driftings. Ooh, a file! Can I file it? What? There's a data file all the way out here? My tenderloins. Because I've been playing, other games. Danganronpa 2. There was a mention of Olimar. Hocketate? Isn't that near Corbite? And yes, I'm going to call it Hocketate because yes, they pronounce it Hocketati in the game, but that's because they're speaking the Corbite language. Also, it was designed to be a pun on whatever. Yeah, if I remember it right, its inhabitants love treasure and eat only vegetables. Do they come all this way to hunt for treasure? This Olimar guy must have a lot of time to spare. Looks like some kind of nest. Sounds like fun. So, I didn't think we'd be getting here this soon. But yeah, I'm just going to have you over there. You're just going to do that, apparently. I don't even know what you're doing. Just rage against the mushroom sheen. But all of you, I want to have all of you. Where are the other rocks? I had... Hold on. This ain't right. Well, whatever. You one rock can hang out with the others. Whence is it coming? Oh, hello. You're just like a giant angry lesbian. Okay, fun fact. That was my original deliberately crackhead canon for Yellow Diamond in Steven Universe. She's actually 15 angry lesbians forming a super fusion of angry lesbians. Now, how many am I going to lose in this? Because I know nothing of the Crunch. I've never even been to the Crunch. But speaking of Crunch, it's made of crystal, so clearly what we need to do is crack it open. We need to crack open a frosty one with the boys and other friends. All of you get back into the squad, you may cause damage by being thrown. Oh, I actually need to mash buttons. Well, nothing appears to be dying of crush damage just yet. Friends! Who's dying? Who's suffering here? I'm mashing all the buttons and hoping for the best. I heard death. We've had death. We've had death. The camera controls are not the most conducive because I'm not playing with a gamepad, and that shall be my folly. Also, it doesn't help that I'm sort of keeping terrible track of where my squad at. But hey, at least I've only lost reds so far. And you two rocks just hanging out slightly off screen. I will just keep throwing rocks at you until the best happens. Who else is going to die? Are we going to have any more deaths? Come on, rocks, do your job. Or just kill 5 more of my rocks, that works too. Come on. This isn't even meant to be difficult. People can get through this without losing any Pikmin really easily. And I'm just sitting here spamming in a state of constant paranoia for the sake of what if my phone goes off mid-recording. But yeah, the camera controls I'm going to blame for the viscosity of this encounter. I mean, yes, I'm paying relatively zero attention to actually how well I'm doing, and yes, my brain is completely frazzled, and yes, it's entirely my fault. But I blame the camera because it's not the easiest thing to look around and see what's going on. Whereas with the gamepad, you can change the way you're looking, and you can look, and you can look. But with this, you can only L-target in Zelda terms, so... On the plus side, at least we've only lost 10 Pikmin. I was hoping this would be a death-free run. Clearly that is not a thing that can be happen. Though, I mean, we've only lost 10 out of like a squad of 70 that we came in with, so it could be a lot worse. Okay. I do appreciate that really what needs to be done is, like, smash the crystal armor and then, like, attack the exposed parts, but we've exposed the head. That's encouraging. Kill the thing in the face. And I'm actually sort of surprised that Brittany's not lost any health to this at all. Like, I've been knocked about a whole bunch because I've been being totally careless and overwhelmed, but I've not actually lost any health. Do I have to destroy all of the crystal? Do I need to murder Billy Crystal? Who is Billy Crystal? Can't say I'm the hugest fan of, like, mashing the control stick of all things to stand back up, but hey. We're actually making decent progress. So, I will smash you open, make you be a bit less not dead. And then, I know that the files on the field are, like, boss hint tip things because we don't have a navi. I take it that means it's right behind me. Hello, friend. Well, you can't bamboozle me, even though it's taken half the day just to do this murder, and we've lost another one. Oh no. I am not the meticulous, perfect Pikmin player you once thought me to be, and I'm not even mad. Okay. It is hard to keep track of where the others are, though. Like, you have been summoned. Get back here. Not you, I mean the Pikmin. My numbers are all over the place. There we go. Death by murder. That was... I made far much more of a meal out of that than I had any right to. But that's just because I was panicking and throwing Pikmins. Not even panicking, but just like... I'm doing poorly and I don't even give a shit. If that's where the signal's coming from, then that means we are the crystal gems. Okay then, for now we'll take this back to the Drake for analysis. All things considered, could have gone a lot worse. Having said that, I'm just going to put the rocks on the duty of bringing this thing back, because I need to apologize to the rocks for everything. So yes, y'all could take that back, and just everyone else could... Will you just take the thing back, please? I don't care if there's a phone in the way. Will you guys get the damned phone? Bye, fuck... No, I told you to lock on. Do the thing. I blame my inefficiency with the controls. I blame everything other than my own capabilities. Okay, files. We can look up these while we're waiting for things. Well, now we know that the thing we just killed is an armored Mordad. What is the button to do a smash? That's the pause button. Duly noted. I would like to punch these mushrooms, and you're not giving me the opportunity to do so. Also, for some reason, whenever the game goes into, like a screen, like a menu screen or like a file screen or whatever, it sort of completely loses track of... It's soft on the inside, of where I'm actually pointing at the screen. Like, see, it's over there. I was pointing at Brittany the entire time, and it sort of shifted my focus. Now, are there any files or Pikmin left unaccounted for in here? Probably. But this is no time for Rumba, or Zumba, or African Paprika, because Croatia 2006. And that's 50... yeah... 50, 60... hang on. 10 plus 24 plus 25. So that's... 49, 50. Okay, yes, I can maths, I swear. But I don't think there's anything else to be done on this day, so I could just go back to the onion with the stuff that I found, I think. I mean, I'm looking at the map on the gamepad, which I've not really been using at all, even though it's, like, right there, right in front of me. I guess all I could do is, like... Well, I would like to know what button the fight button is as the captain, but... Okay, good to know. So, Reds do indeed have a... Were you over here before? Is this... Was this entire section here before? I don't remember this at all. Apparently there is plenty to be done on this map still. I don't like referring to levels as maps. Toady Bloist, who do you think you are? Well, I'm just going to fill up the map then. Also, worth noting, Yellow Wollihop. Referred to as Wollywogs in the American version. Obviously they censored that in European releases because, obviously, not really a good word. Well, I mean, that is to say, it is a word that is found offensive by some, to be sufficiently vague about it. I'm talking about it as if people know exactly what I'm talking about, and if you don't know, then clearly you must educate yourself. And Alpha's been stuck under the bridge this entire time. Wilt thou get back here, my sir? And the Pikmin are still on their way, which is good to know, because efficiency. Can I throw Alf at it? Can he be expendulated? Right, clearly we're going to need blues to do anything around here. And we don't have blues yet. And we could sort of... We could kill these leaves and these frogs. Wollyhops, whatever. Which I think I will do once the stuff gets back to the onion and the drake. Because, I mean, that took all day. I don't see why it should have done. Because it didn't feel like that long for my own personal self. Oh, I have to be next to something that can react to being punched. So I can't just punch the air. That's disappointing. Come on, turn grey. There we go. That's just there for future reference. Okay, we've got some stuff, and it's nearly sundown. Where did this day go? I swear this wasn't 20 minutes. Looks at the recording. It's nearly 20 minutes. Okay. Oh, a message from the drake. Da-da-da-da-da. Analyzing recovered item. Data glutton. An ancient communications device used on this planet. It contains technology unknown to Copy and is emitting a signal even now, because Nokia is just that efficient. Bruh. I'll have Alf take a look at this tonight and see if we have any use for it. He might have a few ideas with his engineer's expertise, if you know what I mean. Well, any slut. So, here's my line of thinking. Are you gonna absorb that, or like what? What's going on? Okay. I'm sort of completely lost now because the Pikmin seem to have stopped. Right. Take it in! Absorb child. Well, not child, but you know. Can I just not? Can I just not? Is that what's going on here? Because if so, that is sort of dumb. Well, I'm just going to spend the rest of the day trying to get this into the onion then, and I will suffer for it. No. It's not what I said to do at all. Well, now I can't even access the onion, so that's fun. And of course the Wii Remote's going crazy trying to say that, oh, hey, oh, hey. Why? What? And what? Okay, good. And now we're getting the you got 100 Pikmin thing. Just as the number of Pikmin in the field reached 100, the onion started spitting out seeds. Yum, yum. The Pikmin inside the onion seem to be increasing in number. Apparently, once the surface population reaches 100, new Pikmin are born inside the onion. That means a maximum of 100 Pikmin can be active outside the onion at any one time, like every Pikmin game ever. That's pretty basic shit. Well, anyway, there is absolutely still stuff that can be done on in this area, so I'm content to leave these Pikmin just be sprouts, because those were all the ones we had out with us. Alf, I'm not going to abandon you 2 days on the bounce. There are no Pikmin in danger, so I guess we can just wait for the day to end. Well, this could have gone a lot worse, all things considered. It could have gone a lot better, because that was an absolutely terrible performance on my part, but on the plus side, we only lost, like, 12 Pikmin, and they were of assorted colours, so it's no real bad thing, and we made some mad gains back, so this could have, I could just pause and hit go to sunset, but, like, nah, we Gucci. Also, I think that red was spawned by a red Pikmin carrying in the grey pellet, which I went great pains to make sure was grey, and why did it take so much faff to get the corpse back into the onion? Honestly, I am absolutely positively offendulated. Well, anyway, I'm gonna have to mute this or do something otherwise to the screen, because Nintendo just loves to copyright every last microscopic little thing in this game. Because, for some reason, they are whiny bitch babies when it comes to allowing people to play their games on the internet. Like, this is my 27th Let's Play, not counting the games that I've streamed, and never have any of those ever been, like, struck for copyright infringement. And yet Nintendo's like, oh, no, we can't possibly let you play this game ever. No, you must die, sir. So I sort of have to ramble over the music, and also mute the music, and also do weird shit to the visuals, so I apologise for your eye strain, but it's necessary so that Nintendo won't murder me. New fruit, hooray! Huzzah, a fire-breathing feast. So, that's half a day, and I think when it's When it says press plus to skip, it actually speeds it up, but I don't know, I don't want to skip it. A day and a half. Thump. 2.5 days. And for beating a boss, I should expect this flavor of reward. It's so pretty. Well then, bottoms up. I am absolutely not regretting anything about how I've chosen to portray Brittany. I was about to call her Whitney. This is great. We actually have a little bit of a juice buffer. Get used to hearing that. Unless I'm terrible at this game. So, day 3 summary. 53 and 41 to overall profit. We lost 11, but we still maintained an overall profit, I think. No, we lost some reds. I can maths, I swear. Well, whatever. Reds are abundant and the easiest to repropagate. It's the rocks that I'm worried about. We recovered the communications device that was inside the armored Mordad. According to Alf, this device contains parts that may expand the Drake's communication range. I've never seen him so excited, trust me. He can't tear himself away from the thing. I'm more than happy to write today's report while Alf examines the device. Sometimes he can be so diligent. Oh, it's hot. Signed, Brittany. And that's day 3. Well, I've been and will continue to be tessellating hexagons, and tomorrow, day 4, which hopefully won't go as badly.